Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to my garden. I'm located here in Northeast Arkansas in Zone 7. Ooh, heard thunder. Come on, storm. We'll take it. Today I want to talk to you guys about fertilizer. So if you're new to gardening, if you're not new to gardening, you probably know most of this. But if you're new, I want to help you understand why there are so many dang choices in the store. These two are great examples of a product made by the same exact company. So it's like, okay, what's the difference? I'm growing tomatoes in containers this year for the first time ever. Or I just put in some rose bushes at my new house. What in the world do I do? Maples chasing grasshoppers. So I just want to put this together, super quick video. If you know anyone new to gardening, shoot it over to them. That'd be great. So what's the difference? Okay, so most chemical fertilizers will have a number on the front. This one might not. Neither one of these do. What are they trying to do? Make it harder for us to figure stuff out? Okay. So, then you will for sure find it on the back. Okay? It's where the information lives. Alright, here's what we're looking at. So, back at the bottom, towards the bottom, right here, Miracle Grow, Shake and Feed All-Purpose Plant Food, 12-4-8. Okay? So, it's telling you what's in there. That 12 right there is the 12% nitrogen, 4% phosphate, and then where's the other one? The 8 is potash. Okay, so we're dealing with nitrogen, phosphate, and potash, and we got 12-4-8. So this one, being as it's a all-purpose plant food, that means flour, vegetables, all the things. So this is kind of like what's going to be your average good blend for anything, okay? So then we're going to look at this one is specifically made for flowers, okay? So the difference here is, here's our number. 15, 30, 15. See the difference? See how big of a difference? 12, 4, 8. 15, 30, 15. Okay, so first of all, everything is just like tripled, but the biggest indicator is what's the biggest number on there, okay? The biggest number is 30, and the 30 is the phosphate, okay? So why this matters, phosphate, that 30, is what makes flowers bloom. It makes plants bloom, any kind of plant, okay? Oh my gosh, I got a cat on the tripod. All right, so on here, for the general everything, that phosphate's only 4, okay? It's only 4. It's so low, okay? But this nitrogen is pretty similar, 15 versus 12. But why are we getting so much phosphate? Oh my God, cat, you're like literally breaking my tripod, you turd. Oh, okay, so the phosphate is so high in this because the purpose of your flowers is you want them to bud and then flower. Okay? Now you also want your tomato plants to do that. So that's why there is some in here, but there's way more in here because all you want this to do is make your flowers flower. And if you were to use this on tomato plants, what they're going to do is they're going to flower, and the plant's going to put energy into putting buds on, and not as much energy into creating a bushier plant, growing tall, putting down roots. And then that other number, the potash, is what helps it put down roots. Okay, so nitrogen boosts green plant growth, so gets tall, bushy, gets width, height. Phosphate is for the blooming and the flowers, and potash is for the root system, to put down good roots. So then you can see here, this general one having the 12 being the nitrogen and the 12 is the highest, and it's almost more than twice both of the other two. This is going to make your plants put on greenery. This is going to make your plants bigger, bushier, more green, whatever. So this is really not great for your flowers. It's really not great that they even say to use it on your flowers. All right, so we've got another Miracle Grow shake and feed. This one specifically, supposedly, moth just flew off, formulated for citrus, avocado, and mango. What's the difference? 8 to 10. Okay, so 10. So we're getting more of the phosphate than in the potash. Sorry, more potash than the regular blend, and way less of the phosphate. So basically way less food for it to flower, but more potash. But one thing too is we can look at these micronutrients. Let's look at that. Okay, if you're new to gardening, don't feel bad about standing in the aisle and doing this. Literally don't. A lot of us do it. I'm trying to think of the best way to hold these up and like show them both. They're actually very heavy because they're full. Okay, just looking, a lot of the nutrients are the same. Okay, the micronutrients. Then I want to show you, okay, so we've got a different kind of fertilizer. This is a liquid plant feed for hydroponics and aeroponics. So if you're growing in water or a special like grow setup. So you could put this like it's like concentrated. So you pour it in water, and then you could literally use like a 2-gallon jug to water anything with this, but it's branded as it's made for hydroponics and aeroponics. But see, even here, you get the number 436. The difference with this is it has micronutrients and micronutrients, but still, you're gonna get the breakdown on the back. That's the directions. Where's the breakdown? Right here. 4 nitrogen, 3 potash, 3 phosphorus, 6 potash. But then it's just got other stuff. This is a more organic method, and plants love liquid soluble plant food. The plants break it down a lot faster. So these other pelletized ones are you're gonna sprinkle on the soil, and then every time you water for like a few weeks, it kind of like leaks down. The little pellets break down and they leak down and into the soil to feed. This is what those look like, little pellets. Okay. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. So if you're confused, just go to the store. If you're growing some citrus trees, oh my gosh, it's clouding up so lovely. Yay, it's gonna rain. If you're growing some citrus containers and you really want them to be successful, go ahead and buy the citrus one. Who's gonna care, right? I mean, you're investing in it. You're gonna use it for a while, so do that. Check it out. Let me know if you have any questions.